Dude is back in the news.
Do y'all remember this pastor?
The one that supposedly got ripped off at his church, and they took all his jewelry off, and he had him get on the floor of the church, and his wife, and okay.
Brooklyn preacher known for flashy lifestyle, convicted of wire fraud and attempted extortion.
Gee, I didn't know that would happen. He was an ex-convict anyway,
yes,
right?
He got in trouble. Well, not all people. That's
no. He is though.
Right.
He was a slickster coming out, and still was a slickster.
A Brooklyn preacher known for his flashy lifestyle, who boasted of his friendship with New York City mayor, who I believe is a criminal too.
Really?
Please! Every time somebody says something about the New York City, they criminals.
New York City.
His name is attached to it.
Okay.
All right. Was found guilty in federal court Monday on wire fraud and attempted extortion and lying to the FBI.
Wow.
Lamor Miller-Whitehead, 47, was found guilty of 5 counts after a trial in federal court in Manhattan. So look at this. Let's see if this, because I like how these other
video of it.
Yeah, let's see them tell it.
Wow.
His Brooklyn church. Now, the so-called Bling bishop is also poised to lose his freedom. Lamor Whitehead facing decades in prison after a jury convicted him today on federal charges, including wire fraud and attempted extortion. Prosecutors say he ripped off a parishioner's retirement savings, and tonight her family is speaking for the first time to News 4's Chris Jose.
It's been an emotional roller coaster for the past 4 years.
Rashid Anderson relieved tonight following the conviction of Lamor Whitehead, better known as the Bling bishop, for his lavish lifestyle. A Manhattan federal jury today finding Whitehead guilty of defrauding a parishioner.
First of all, he coming out of this courtroom. He never dresses like that.
Never.
He's always flashy.
I didn't recognize him at first, and I went, where is he?
He needs to stop all that. Okay, go ahead.
And trying to extort a businessman.
It's been a long time coming, and we're very happy to see that the verdict was guilty today.
Rashid's mother, Pauline Anderson, invested $90,000 of her retirement savings with Whitehead. Prosecutors said he spent the money on luxury goods at Louis Vuitton and Foot Locker, and even used Anderson's money to make his car payments. Rashid testified during the trial. You and your mother trusted this guy.
Yeah, we trusted him a lot.
Whitehead, no stranger to headlines. In July of 2022, he was robbed at gunpoint while delivering a sermon in Brooklyn. The $1 million jewelry heist caught on his church's live stream. 2 months ago, one of the men accused of the robbery killed by U.S. Marshals at a New Jersey hotel.
This was the guy that have a gun pointed just like this in my wife's face, pointed just like this in my 8-month-old baby's face, and then had the gun to the back of my head as he ripped off my jewelry.
Whitehead not yet publicly commenting on his conviction, which also includes charges that he tried to force a Bronx businessman to lend him $500,000 while promising access to Mayor Adams.
He is a hustler.
Yeah.
To me, he's like Trump. This is how he normally dresses, with his Fifi or whatever that. What is it? Fifi and Feely. You know, you can tell we don't have no money.
Oh, Lord.
Fifi. I think it's Fifi.
Because we ain't wearing this, and we don't recognize it. Oh, they don't have no money.
What is it? Fila, isn't it?
Something. That's how he normally dresses. But he's the thing that makes me upset is
no, it's not Fila. What?
Fendi.
What is it? Fendi.
The thing that upsets me with this gentleman is called the Bling Bishop. Is he's doing it all in the pulpit. He's supposed to be representing the church, Church of God. You just wrong. But God to deal with you, my brother.
Thank you.
Put not your trust and confidence in man.
You know what? And also just spending off of him. That shows you that even if we had money, we wouldn't be buying nothing like that.
No, and he didn't wear that to the courtroom like
and
you
our
said.
mother, you talk about me throwing you under the bus. Our mother, I'm throwing her under the bus. My mother, you could buy her the most expensive ring in the world. She don't care. Mm-mm. She'll take a dollar store ring.
Yes. She would keep asking, how much did you spend on this? You spent what? Oh. And then at the beauty supply store, look at my ring. I said, how much is that? $2.
If it's shiny,
and all that glitters is not gold, Mom. She don't care.
And we don't really do you more though than anybody.
Fashion?
Yeah.
Because I buy for you guys.
No, for you.
No, I'm not. I'm not into
I'm saying you would buy for you more of a name brand than me. I don't care about name
I
brand.
would too for you. Remember, I bought you some stuff.
I'm saying I don't care.
No, I know you don't care, but if I see it on sale, I would get it for you. If there's a pair of Nike shoes, I would get them for you.
Not Nike. I'm talking about like Balenciaga or something like that.
Oh, no. Well, the cash is not there for that level of...
Even if it was,
bling,
I wouldn't
bling.
care. That's what I'm saying.
I know you wouldn't care, but I would still buy it, is what I'm saying. If I think you
So
look
isn't
nice
that... Y'all listening, see how she's arguing? I just said she would buy it.
I said I would buy it for you, too.
I
Even
know,
though you
but
don't care. You and her don't care. I would still buy it for you too.
But why?
Because I like to see you guys look good and look dressed nice.
But you don't have
you representing the family.
No, the name don't have to go. You can still wear something nice.
I don't want you. If I have the funds, the finances, God bless, to be at a level where I can buy something that is designer level. Right. I'm not going to Walmart to get your dress. I'm going to that designer place. Goodness. I like nice things. I'm always gravitating to nice things that I can't afford. I'm like,
right.
I like those shoes. Oh man, they $2,000.
Right, which just said what I just said.
No, I would get that for you too, though. I would get those for you too.
Right.
So I was just saying, if we have the finances for it, I would probably be dressing better.
Justice Falls said Fendi, like I said.
Fendi, thank you, Justice.
And Wendy says cousin racist. Where was that from?
Was that our previous
I don't even
story?
Remember. Emerald says, I'd rather spend the money on travel.
Yeah, for sure. That was one of the memes that she put
If
on
I'm going to
Facebook.
put $2,000 on some jeans.
I want to go wherever I can go and not have to worry about the money for it. Yeah. I would travel all the time. You're right.
But going back to this.
Versus wearing a Fendi jacket.
Right.
Yeah.
So this guy, that's all I'm saying, is that this guy
is very flashy.
He went to this lady who, this is the one he just got convicted on. Mm-hmm. He pretty much told this lady, she got like a settlement or something. Either when she was in an accident or she was sick. I know you guys know the story. And she got like a settlement or money from the government or something. Anyway, she got money for being sick. Mm-hmm. And he told her she wanted to own a house. So he told her, give me the money. And then, because she didn't have the credit and all that to get one. Mm-hmm. And he'll put it into things where she could get the house. Mm-hmm. And then he'll just, sign whatever over to her or whatever. Mm-hmm. Well, he took all her money, even her life savings, mm-hmm. and he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything of the stuff he said. He spent her money on him. Mm-hmm. And so when she told him that she kept asking him, where's my money? What's going on? He told her, well, I'm busy now. I'm running for whatever local office. And I haven't had time, but I'll have time.
I always had an excuse.
Then when that was over, she asked him, and he pretty much started telling her that your money was a gift, that you tithe. That was your tithe and offering or whatever. Mm-hmm. Then this is how God worked. He made a mistake and emailed her son an email that he thought he was sending to somebody else. Ooh. That showed him putting the amount of money, that lot of money down on a house or something. Mm-hmm. And the guy was like, how you have money to do this, but you ain't got money to give my mother her money back. Exactly. He made a mistake and included her son in the email. That was God. That wasn't a mistake.
Yeah. I bet an angel came over and tapped
his old bony hand. Yes. And then the son got involved, and that's what sent him. They went and put charges on him.
Did investigation on him, and then they said he lied to the federal. The FBI.
To the FBI.
Who does that?
So now
he got caught. So now speak up.
So when the son emailed him and said, "You taking advantage of my mom, giving her money," this dude had the nerve to turn around and quote Bible scriptures and tell them they was messing with God and anointed and the word. And you need to stop doing this, and you bring a reproach against the kingdom of God, and everything that you done to me gonna be done to you. And why do they always use scriptures to go after somebody and they wrong?
Satan did too, though. Satan used the scripture back at Jesus when he was tempting him. I kept reading that and I said, how dare Satan even use it? Didn't it say in the word, if you throw your body over the cliff, the angels will come and he said, get behind me, Satan. You don't tempt the Lord thy God. Satan will try to use scriptures too.
It says,
and not in the right content.
It says, so he got convicted of that. Mm-hmm. He also was accused of trying to convince a businessman to lend him $500,000 and give him stake in a real estate deal by claiming that he get favors from Eric. Mayor, I told you I don't trust that mayor.
Bling Bishop, maybe you need to sit back in jail.
Sentencing.
You need a prison ministry.
Well, he gonna be for the rest of his life. Because it says sentencing will be July 1st. He faces up to 45 years.
Yeah, you need to sit, maybe write some books. That'll give you time to sit and muse, and the Holy Spirit can hopefully minister to you where you can be convicted and ask for forgiveness so you can go to heaven because you swindled out people.
Thank you.
You mess with God's sheep, first of all. Jesus said, that's my sheep, and you will be held accountable, Mr. Lamar.
And look at this man, and look at what he got on. And the car,
Gucci jacket,
and the church was poor looking.
Yeah, they talked about that. The church where he had the video camera when he got when they came in to take his jewelry, they were talking about the backdrop and stuff was hanging. If you got bling, 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 wouldn't your ministry, your building be bling, bling, bling?
I don't mind.
I don't get it.
Here's the thing.
Make everything look good, decent, in order.
I don't mind if the pastor is blinged out.
Blinging and blinging.
If the church is blinged out. Yeah. Because if I went to a church that had thousands and thousands of people and they all looking good and millionaires, I don't want my pastor coming up there with a
hole in his shoe.
Yeah, and a Kmart suit on.
But you know what?
I would expect him to live up to where he's preaching. Yeah. But don't come in the ghetto and you got a Maserati and you wearing Gucci outfits and your members is riding the bus to get there.
Or a hoopty. Thank you. It just don't
this is what I would do. Rather than spending $1 million on a car, I would say, how many of my members ride the bus to get here?
Thank you.
They stand up. You know what? Just like Oprah, you get a car. You get a car. You get a car.
Yes.
You get a car.
Yes.
And you get a car.
Yes. Yes.
Rather than $1 million on my one car.
But he's quick to throw those scriptures out to justify his wrong, and that's just really sad.
Show of hands. How many of my members here, you don't know if you're going to have dinner tonight because you don't even have 2 dimes you can rub together.
Right.
Single moms, all of them, stand up. Come here. Whatever. Guess what? You get this. You get this.
Don't say names.
Don't say names. Yeah.
Don't call out names.
Right.
Yeah.
But
we got people from those ministries, they still listen to us.
And even then, that still was like, but it was still people that were still on the buses and stuff.
Oh.
Like you got a $2 million vase.
Your praise and worship leaders can barely make it to church and you driving your 5th car. When you not give up one of those cars to your praise and worship leaders.
Right.
But so, yeah, it should be, God is watching that. That's how you treating his sheep.
Yeah.
You making sure your shepherd outfit and your little rod is all bling bling.
Right.
But your sheep barely making it. Leg hurting, the hair coming off of them.
So I hope he gets all of that.
You're going to have a prison ministry.
And I think he should have a prison ministry.
Yes, it's time. It's time for you to sit down and let God just talk to you and say,
you can preach. And R. Kelly can do praise and worship.
There you go. There you go.
Wendy says Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, Korean, African American, Jamaican, Haitian, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Dominican, cousin races. Oh. Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, Korean.
When you say cousin races,
maybe they all look up. I don't know.
I know, but they have different languages.
Right.
You got to be careful with them.
And different governments.
Because I'm telling you, after I embarrassed my South Korean friend saying she Chinese.
Let me tell you something. My friend is from Guyana. You better not call him Jamaican.
And your friend,
he'd be like, I'm not Jamaican.
And your friend from Panama.
She's
not Mexican. She's from Panama.
She'd be like, I'm not Mexican.
Thank you. We got to be really clear on it, even with countries in Africa.
You do better, in my opinion, by saying more of an umbrella type of race. Like just say black or something.
Yeah. Or if you are
what
from
country
Africa,
are you from?
You can say what country you're from. Africa.
I would say, where are you from? I normally just say, where you from?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I say, what country are you from?
But you know what? I would have to be real specific because one of our neighbors, I heard a British accent. And I asked where she was from, and she said America. I said, where are you originally? Your family, your third,
you
your
know
second,
what?
third.
You do better.
Now saying
you're right.
They speak with
that
you
know what? No,
here.
You do better by stating why you're asking. So I usually say,
so I won't be offended.
I usually say, you have an accent.
I hear an accent.
Where's that from?
She said,
I say that, not you.
Yeah.
I say, where's that from?
Oh, you say it that way?
Yeah.
They'll say politically correct.
That's what the accent. Okay. I said, I hear an accent. Mm-hmm. Where is that from? Because I asked. Oh, that's a French. It's French accent.
Because like I told y'all, I went to these two black guys. They looked like they was from the south side of Chicago, and I asked them about their food. They was from Honduras, they spoke no English. Honduras. They were speaking Spanish. I was like, okay.
Yeah. So you don't know.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So that's him. Hopefully he gets locked up forever. Locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me out. No.
Yeah, he hasn't learned his lesson with the first few times.
Real quick, Haiti.